Good evening, everybody. My name is Fritz. Welcome back to Blueprints. I was not planning on playing Blueprints tonight, but I am feeling a little drained and not really mentally prepared for some high stakes EU4 tonight. So we're going to continue with Blueprints. We're going to jump back in to our long save, day 39 now. Try to uncover some secrets. I think there is a few that I may have overlooked, a few that I've missed, primarily because I've not had a magnifying glass with me. But we shall continue to pursue secrets within our mansion and try to get through and find that third microchip to that hidden room in the mountain. I want to solve the chess puzzle again because I think I may have made a mistake by selecting the king first up. Also need to power up the pump room and drain out. No, we did that. We did drain the reservoir. So we can go down there when we get a bunch of keys and go looking for final letter, I think it is. But first we'll grab our allowance and head out to the outhouse. 23 coins now. After an experiment yesterday. We have plenty of footsteps. Do I want the hovel? Go hovel today. Don't need to go inside. We've got everything we need unless I can see something from the door. I don't think I can. No, we'll let that one... No, I will have another look. I will just double check I've not missed any. We also worked out that we need to find a way to light the candles again. So plenty of candles to do. I don't think that one actually had anything useful written on it. That's that one. That's the letter saying you've been sacked. No, I did waste a step coming in here. That's unfortunate. Although there is that digging spot. I don't know if there's something specific hidden in there. Because the hovel's an unusual room just to have one dig spot every time it spawns in. Not usually going out there midway through the day if you've spawned the hovel. Get spare bedroom out of the way first. Get us further away from the wall. Nothing on that cabinet there. Early storeroom. Go in early storeroom. I mean, gems are useless for us today, but keys are very useful. Another look, make sure I've not missed anything. We do know Swimbird is sitting down here. Hi Swimbird, how are you? That's one quick corner completed. Again, Den is nice because it gets us directly to... Actually, no, study. Study might be useful. Because gems would be used exclusively for redrawing floor plans. So I think I'm going to study here because we have another pathway through to the foundation. We know that the combination to this safe is 0812. Have another quick look around, see if there was anything I missed. We do want to get back into the library. We've put an order in for a new clue by Marion Marigold. Have a look at. That's just the clue for the letters. That clue appears all the time. Oops, stuck on a chair. Oh, that's... Oh. I won't waste a key. Keys are a limited resource. Now we have closed ourselves off a little bit. Oh, Rotunda's pricey. Darkroom might be okay because Darkroom this early on. I mean, the foundation's already open, so we don't need to worry about that. Ooh. I reckon that might. Oh, three step. It's a single gem on the right hand side. I might use it because that's. Oh, that's unfortunate. Laundry, not the room I was wanting, really. I could turn. All your gems with all your coins. All your keys with all my gems. This might be useful later in the day. Maybe useful later in the day. Nothing in there, which is unfortunate, but I'm not going to complain at the moment. We are closing ourselves off a little bit. Boudoir gets us gems, bedroom gets us steps back. Walk-in closet ends the run. I think bedroom's the play here. I mean, gems would be nice, but we don't need them. Steps are a bit short at the moment. I'm tempted by a workshop here. Pantry wouldn't be too bad. Especially if you get the library and bookshop. Or even what's it called? Not trophy room, the fancy shop. I can't remember what it's called. I think we'll go workshop at them. There's usually a rare item sitting on the table. Compass. Compass is not a bad one. We know the clue with the music. I don't think there is a second clue in the music, in the sheet music. Alright, straight ahead or to the north. Billiard room will get us keys. That is handy. Chapel's a little early. I'm not too... It's strange, you fear the chapel in the first few days, and then suddenly you've got 10 in allowance, and you don't care about it anymore. Just a good room at the end of that. So this is 2. Oh, okay. 2 minus 4 minus 6 is... Oh, hang on, no, it's not 2, that's 13. Oh, wake up. So 13 minus 10 is 3 times 3 is... no. Yeah, times 3 is 9. It's been a while. 10 divided by 1 is the colour. And the way out is order. So 10 divided by 1 is 10. Minus 7 is 3. Times 6. 10. 20 times 1 is 10. 8 minus 18 is 2. Times 1 is still 2. Silver key I will take. Speaking of fancy keys, we never did manage to get to room 8. We've picked up the key a couple of times, but we were never able to unlock it. Or Great Hall would be handy. Nook guarantees a key. I want to go Great Hall on this one. Won't necessarily explore the wings, but we'll go forwards. All these doors I know a lot. I'm going to go pantry on that one. I don't think there's anything more in here. Oh, this is the first question. Do we go to... no, we go to library. Library is... No, don't need to think about that. Library, because we ordered the book. This is the law. This is what we've been waiting for. This is where all the secrets live. Where is my notepad? Where is my pen? Notepad, keyboard, move out of the way. Pen is... under the keyboard? No. Oh dear, I've lost my pen. Found a pencil on the floor. A new clue, Marion Marigold. Oh. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you. But you are looking for a new clue too. Oh, I would love to have a magnifying glass at the moment. Oh, I definitely want a magnifying glass. I am blind. Corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. I need a fresh piece of paper. No, I'm just going straight with a fresh piece of paper. Out of my printer. Corner cases. Has parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. Got tick next to patio, nook, office, and pantry. Dead cases. I cannot read that. Laboratory, I think it says. Retraced his sketches, studied his files, reviewed all cases, gone through the piles of evident present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Dead cases. I want to say the first one's laboratory, but I'm not guaranteed. I want the magnifying glass and come back. He had looked high and low in all the rooms, searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he knew what to do. Fancy candles. We knew about fancy candles. Why the rook? Keep left. Left. Candle? Something about the rook. The rook power from the chest chamber seemed to be the most useless from memory. I can't remember exactly what it did, but it seemed the least powerful. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. The Tanner Fork. Tanner Fork is in. I remember that was one of the stations in the underground shelter. Apples, oranges, and bananas. That's the pantry. Time on the clocks. Oh, hello. So tome after tome that the library loaned and the books that he had already owned were searched from the covers all the way through. He found a new clue. He'd know what to do. Search from their covers. Tender cipher. That's red. I think the colour of the book's important. Luna renamed. I want to say. Luna renamed. Green. Uncle Orr. Purple. Draft the Sixers. Draft the Sixers. One's blue. Clocks. Hard to tell the times. Is that 6:05? 5 o'clock? Hard to tell the times. Is that 6:05? 5 o'clock? Let's have a relatively quick read through and then we'll flip back and have a check. Changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Checked all the colours of the spines that were found. So yeah, that was important to note down back there. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. Found that the diction of each word was sound. Merry goes Mary. Gates and gates we got right. Law equals word, jaw equals name. Right equals right. Draft the Sixers, shifted extras. In my head here we are. shifted. Yes, it's a perfect anagram. The fixed. Okay, hang on. Okay, we can get rid of the fixed. Gives me double S. The fixed stars? Might have something to do with the observatory? This is anagrams. Uncle Orr. Clean. No. Not sure. Stayed up all night, studied the maps, laid out the floor plans, measured the gaps. If his direction was considered a trajectory, nothing short of a full mental lapse. Why is there a hammer next to an urn? In some sort of... Oh, hey, that's a 9x5, isn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a 9x5. That's 45. And that's the entrance hall. Front left entrance hall. Okay, something's got to be there. Don't know what, but something has to be. Carrying those 4 books. Man Obsessed and Cuckoo 2, something to do with the clock. They would say he would wander through. Best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Oh no, I need the magnifying glass on this one. Oh no. Having read this book so many times, have you scoured over each of its cryptic lines? Have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? It says stop, and I've got no chance of reading that here, although I do see major. Music room, maybe? Oh, I need to come back with a magnifying glass on this one. That's the picture from the shelter. That's the one from the ballroom. That's the one pictures. Shelter. Ballroom. That one. I want to say that one's in the dark room, but I'm not 100%. It might be in the archive. The suspect is a key. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor. The suspect is a key. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but not in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Key in the music room. But what key? I don't know. Maybe something to do with the clocks. 6:05. If we get the music room late in the day, does the key change? Clock tower, maybe? That's the last page. Okay. Alright, let's jump back to the start. December 23rd today. Nearly Christmas. Route 8. That important. 8s are everywhere. I wanted to be able to see what those dead cases there say. Corner cases, patio, nook, office, pantry. And the only thing I can think of, because pantry's there are only 3 things you can interact with in the pantry. It's the fruit on the table, the coins, and the note. And that note, we noticed that the word, half the name Bridget, was lowercase and italicized. I'm just trying to think now. The nook also has a card in it that highlights how things are spawned in rooms. I believe there was another italicized word on that card. And if I'm right about that, that's the clues for the second microchip. Digging next to the digging next to the West Bridge. So I think we actually have that one solved. That corner cases one, I think we've got that. Dead cases, I can't read what those rooms are to know what it's referring to. This one, I'm not sure. Some bricks, keep left. I knew about these candles. I know we gotta try and work those out somehow. The rook power from the chess puzzle was weak. I I don't know if that's doing that. Searching every in the tomb, lighting the candles in the tomb, of course. Retrace the sketches, study the files, reviewed all cases, gone through piles. Yeah, so studying the files in those rooms, yes. Looked and he looked under beds and in nooks, so bedrooms and the nook. Question the maids, question the cooks. So possibly bedroom, nook, maid's quarters, kitchen. Spoke with the chauffeur, which is garage. Told him new clues were found only in books. Ah. Right, and this is the one I wanted to stop at, because this is the anagram one. Looking at it, I think the last one, draft the sixes, anagrams out to the fixed stars, which would have something to do with the observatory. We got 10 decipher in the red book. I think it is Luna renamed in green and Uncle Orr in purple. So if anyone in chat is willing to help out with some anagrams, I will gladly take the help on those. Uncle Orr is probably the easiest one to rearrange. Purple, something to do with a bedroom. Do we go digital anagram searcher? I'm tempted to just see what they spit out, because I am very much stumped by what these could possibly turn into. Anagram solver. Let me have a quick look on it, just a basic one. No, do not use autocorrect. Doesn't seem. No, that cheap one only wants to solve for a single word. That's not what we want to do. Alright. Lance and clean out. That leaves U, W, and E. I don't think can make a word. Clue. A new clue. Oh, that one is easy when you see it. Oh, that's okay. Oh, hang on. The Fixed Stars, is that the name of the book in the observatory? It is. The Fixed Stars, is that the name of the book in the observatory? That's the name of the book in the observatory. Oh, okay. Let's try Lunar Renamed. What we get there? Does anything look familiar to a book title we've read already? The book titles from other books that we found in the mansion. Oh. Oh, I've just picked up what Tender Cipher is. Tender Cipher is the Red Prince. Oh, I've just picked up what Tender Cipher is. Tender Cipher is the Red Prince. Lunar Renamed. What would that one be? Lunar Renamed. What would that one be? Dream. Dream. Leaves N and E out there. Dream. Leaves N and E out there. Well, at least I understand that that is books we've already found. That's a start. I think this here as a translation key, we know we've worked out what the gates and gates bit is. Mary and Mary. I don't think I've seen. Unless I reread the letters that we got elsewhere. So homophones are going to come in somehow. I'm rather frustrated that I've not kept note of the notes we found in the treasure trove so far. This one I think I understand completely what we need to do. We need to get a hammer at some point and smash that vase open in the entrance hall. Look for that. Remember that vase, chat. Study the map, slave floor plans, measure the gaps. Cuckoo 2. Best medicine, not yet evidence. This is the page that is stumping me because I need that magnifying glass to do that one. I think that's all we can get at the moment without a magnifying glass. I think we've done fairly well besides working out an anagram for Lunar Renamed. Yes, I'm fairly sure that that first clue corner case is patio, nook, office, pantry. There is a card or something in each of those rooms that is directing us to digging up next to the West Bridge. Aquarium is usually good for a lot of things. Secret passage isn't terrible. I might go secret passage and take us to a shop. Go to a shop. Let me just have a quick look around here, just in case there's something extra I've not noticed. Can't interact with anything on this shelf. Can't interact with a black book. No. Gift shop? This late in the match? Alright, we'll go gift shop. Gift shop this late in the match? I don't think I've seen it this late before. Ed Prince, why are you on your side? Can't read you from here. I need the room specifically, but what can we get? It just looks nice. Permanent addition to the walk-in closet. Don't have enough for swim trunks. Permanent addition to the pool. Would that let me swim to the bottom of the pool and collect coins without draining it? Permanent addition to the master bedroom. Interesting. I'm going to go the t-shirt for now. Where are we? We could go north, but yeah, let's head north. Let's see. Can we get through? Let's go with the silver key. Use it up. Closed exhibit is probably not what I want. Security. I mean, security is always handy. Why not? Let's go security. Because I wanted to look at something else. We picked up that note the other day that said to delete the archive. It was lettered A in the same spot. The note we found, where was it? It was downstairs in the prep bunker. It said A. I'm just curious. What? It was only these 11 screens here. If that was A, I just want to check. What are these rooms? It's spare bedroom. The walk-in. Archive. Nook. Hang on, that's Swan. Storeroom. Office. Nursery. Gallery. Swan Song. Hallway. Security. Casino. No, that's showroom. Showroom, not casino. Showroom. Swan Song HSS. Alright, first things first, let's just get key card set down to low. And unlocked, of course. Let's run an experiment as well. Let's try and see if we can get more out of our allowance. Still got a fair chunk of the house to look at. Remote terminal access, active terminals. Let us go to laboratory. Yes. Enter. Let us set up an experiment. Gain 1 star, add a small chest to the entrance hall, lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold. This does not look good at all. Getting the 20 gold would let me go back to the gift shop and buy some swim trunks. I might actually do that. Not a good experiment, but we'll do that. Experiment successful. That's good to know. Let us log into network and try our new password. Swansong HSS. Home security system. Herbert S. Sinclair. Home security surveillance. Hello. Home security surveillance. February 9, 11 a.m. library. 1987. February 9, 11 a.m. library. 1987. Didn't even notice the guy standing on the right. Alright. 1 hour later in the entrance hall. 1 hour later in the entrance hall. Coming in from outside. Reading. I don't know if I've missed anything. (1987), so this is 6 years ago. After we last came to the mansion, that was 9 years ago. Next day, security 420. That's Mary. That's our mother. Oh, oh. That's the map. That's the train route. That is the train route. Okay. So we want, ultimately, to refill the reservoir to go back down to the train station to check that out. We're not in a rush to do that because we still need to find the last letter downstairs anyway. Alright, let's check 1988. Footage not found. There's nothing in 88. Nothing in 89. Nothing in 1990 that's been kept. 91. Not found. Nothing in 92. Oh. I think I understand. These are Alzara's visions. I reckon these are Alzara's visions. I think we've had 5 of them. Is this security one when we first walked into the security room? I think that one might be. This is the day before we arrived. The first day in the mansion was November 7. American timestamps. Actually, with computer logic, this actually makes sense to have it set this way, so I'm fine with it. Even they're all categorized by year, I'm not going to complain. Hello? Secret credit scene? That's... Oh, I understand. This is the opening cinematic from the game. Thursday, August 30th, recital Miss Murray Bowl. Okay. Overview of the estate. So there's... Okay. Yes? So this is revisiting all of Alzara's... Gotcha. I'm okay letting this one replay, but we found out the important information that we needed from this series of video things, video recordings. It is the train route. So we know curve up, straight line, down, curl around. The thing that makes me understand it's the train route is there is a little siding in the middle bottom of that map. Temperature in this room is weird. My jacket is either too warm or it is too cold. Let me put it back on. If my head is moving around like crazy, it is because in real life I'm putting on a coat. That is the opening cinematic again. I understand, and I'm certain that the other one is from when we first walked into the security room, and the next 5 are Alzara. Which I am quite happy to see, so that is excellent. Game. We're on... Yep, I will hold escape to skip. That is okay. I understand what those are. Those are all current, so we don't need to see any more of that. That's unfortunate that that didn't unlock more secrets than that, but I will gladly take it. Okay, so north is antechamber. We can't go that way at the moment. We haven't found the right room. You're locked and we're out of keys, so we are backtracking. But we can up some swim trunks. And hopefully we don't run out of steps today. Yeah, pantry, like I said, it's the bridge. I reckon it's bridge. Great hall, I'm out of keys, so I can't open anything anyway. Bedroom. Back to the foundation. Oh, hang on. Did I stuff up? I did. Okay, the only other door I've got left is gift shop. I thought I had another pathway open. That's my mistake. They're all locked. I thought I had another way open out of the foundation. I do not. I blocked that one off. You're locked. I'm out of keys. Laundry. Laundry, laundry, laundry. And what I'm going to do with that last laundry, I am going to go downstairs. I backtracked there for limited reason. It was the right reason, but dark room through the other side of the laundry. Let us exchange all of our gems for keys. Swap keys and gems. Do that. I do not have the coins for that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can I do anything more? I do not have a hammer. I cannot smash anything open. I am out of keys. I think that was a reasonable run. Rather unfortunate, but I think we're calling that one a day. We learnt a lot. That I need to redraft the library 2 more times to get that same book back again and get a magnifying glass with it is unfortunate, but I think that was a good day. And now we want tool shed from the outer room. We want a tool shed and to find a sledgehammer. As we look around here, that vase, front left corner of the room, looks like the one in the book. Can I interact with it? Not directly. So I want tool shed out here. Tool shed would be most handy. I am also interested in finding a shovel because in the aquarium there was a. I'll take the shovel now. I also want to draw patio because in front of the barbecue. In front of the barbecue and the patio was an X as we discovered in the aquarium. So I am hoping there is something interesting there. But we have a shovel, that's a start. We want to find a sledgehammer. And we shall start out this direction. Den is a good start. Coin on the ground. Thank you, metal detector. Into the corner. Laboratory early. I think I'll go storeroom. Go storeroom because keys are important. Nothing further in here. Clock's an interesting one. Time of day, 8:15 in the morning. Branching left would be ideal. Commissary might be worth it early. If I can get a sledgehammer here or something else useful out of the commissary. Yes. Oh, yes. Okay, magnifying glass. Yes. Sledgehammer. Yes. Sleeping mask or running shoes. Both are good. Given how early in the day it is, I would say, oh. It's hard to say. The sleeping mask is probably worth 15 or 20 steps a day. Running shoes this early on. I don't know what the numbers are for running shoes. I think they're slightly better in this situation. Slightly better. But with that, we'll explore first. We'll go back to the entrance hall in a sec. Laboratory, please. Let us see if we can up our daily allowance. Because showroom is handy to have. Continue with experiment. Letters to the mailroom. I like that. Each time you unlock or bypass a security door. Draft a hallway from a hallway. We could go heavy on the bedrooms today. Let's go heavy on the bedrooms. Go bedroom nuts. I don't think there's anything further to discover in this room. I think we've found all the secrets. All the other drawings are just gibberish. Windows to the outside. Oh, I have to go boudoir. Ooh, money. Metal detector coming in clutch. We get our dice as well. I forgot we got those. Lucky dice. Short on the keys, which is not great, but we do know the code here, 2512. It's Christmas. For a bonus gem. Ooh. I'm gonna go. Office is nice, but I don't think we need it. We get a gem back for it. Workshop though. What items do we have? We've got the magnifying glass. Broken lever. Hello. Metal detector is still up. E. Hello. Can we craft anything at the moment? Oh yes. We're going downstairs today, boys. And light glasses, light candles, and ignite fuses. I've not seen a fuse. I don't know where that comes into play. Courtyard will give me bonus gems. Hallway gives me a key though. I'm gonna go hallway. Key sounds nice. Oh, oh, oh. Vault is money. I am very tempted by the vault. Not too keen on study, but gems. I'm gonna go vault. Here in Duckburg. Standing, I am Scrooge McDuck with my stash of gold. December 16. I thought it was a bit later in the year, but that is okay. Right, we had that one passport there. Yes, no. Candlesticks are not smashable or lightable. We want to draft chapel today. Give me chapel. Ask and ye shall receive. Piggy! It's a piggy bank! Keeper of tithes. It's a piggy bank. Keeper of tithes. Keeping the accumulated chapel offerings. We are not going to. That I can collect those later is fascinating, but I am not going to collect them right now. Alright, what are we going to do first? We are going to go downstairs. Alright, let us travel through. Wonder if there's anything down here. Don't recall seeing any candles. I could have been wrong. You're not a cuckoo clock. Have I wasted my magnifying glass by making... I have. Okay, I need the power hammer to get through that. That's okay. Those bricks there. Doesn't look like there's any candles down here, so that's unfortunate. I know there are some down here. Question is, am I able to get there? Answer is I should. We aren't going to head back to the sigil room just yet. I haven't really learnt anything about the sigils. Anyway, into those? Not at the moment. Ah, that's why the Doom statue, the death statue needs to be triggered. And wait, what? 10 buried floor plan. And wait, what? 10 buried floor plan. What? That's faint. Anyone see a 10? I might scour that when I get back. Oh, here's the fog one for... Or, ah. No. Where's my sigil map? Where's my page I was doing sigils? This one. This is my black one. This is got 3 on the fog. That's got 5. I believe this was Metro. That might be the second phase of that one. I'm going to check that basement when I get back there. But for now, where else were there candles? Does anyone remember? Stairs. Hidden tunnel. Hidden tunnel. That's caved in. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get out that way. Fine. Foreman's log number 20. July 1915. To wait the better part of 3 weeks for equipment to be carefully hoisted down the cliff face one piece at a time, the wait's over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavating of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent delays, Thomas Sinclair has generously volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personnel and transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feel the Baron's delicate taste may be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Or Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. Who is not objecting to writing down on it? So this is... Ah! Okay. That was a shortcut. An unnecessary shortcut, but a shortcut nonetheless. So this is a third way into the underground. Chess puzzle. I have not done anything to facilitate that. There's notes. I can't call it down though, but I could see how this could be handy if your foundation was well in the middle of the house. This could be extremely handy for filling all 45 slots. If your foundation was very far in the house, you just come down here. I don't know if these will stay lit. That's the other bit. Now the question is, were there other candles? Can't remember. We don't want to come back down. Oh, the other candles were in the tomb. And we don't have the tomb active today. But we do have a second possible sigil. But we would need to come from the other entrance, and this bypasses the fountain entrance. That's why that's important. Alright, I understand. The question is, do I burn my keys now? I might. I might. While I'm down here, I may as well look at these chests. I have no clue which one potentially even opens them. I have got doubts on no more than 2 boxes contain prizes. Yes, that's a lie. box containing allowance tokens is marked by the water symbol. Okay, so I avoid those. Red sun, why not? Let's have a look. We have a blue note. The sanctum key is not in a box in the water. That makes absolute sense. All boxes marked by the sun contain memos that are true. Got a third sanctum key. We have a third sanctum key. Well, no kidding. There are allowance tokens down here, but I think now that I have the sanctum key, I'm willing to let that go. For now, at least. Come back. You know what? I'll use it. I'll use my last key up here. I think today is going to be good regardless. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. I believe there was something about white boxes containing lies. But for now, we're going to head back up. Yes, so now we don't need the tomb to access the sanctum. That's the big one. Alright, and I have a shovel today, so I can dig. Coins, not what I really need today. Unless I get bookshop or showroom, 6 steps is handy. Not the most useful bonus. I am probably going to play with fire here. I'm going to go drawing room. I don't have a gem. Alright, Nook it is then. Now remember, whatever happens today, we want to get back to the entrance hall. We will go pantry. Don't need the coin, but the steps will come in handy. I might go utility closet here. Do I go closet? Oh. I'm going to go utility closet. That's fine. We're going to just get this set up and ready to go. And then we are going to activate the banner of the king for purple. I probably should have done that as soon as I activated the lab stuff. Piggy. No, we need to redraw those. I have no gems. Gotta redraw. I'm playing fire here. Boudoir saves me. Get me some more rerolls. Get me a gem. Unfortunately, I used those 2 rerolls straight away. Come on, get up. Getting how to walk. That's how great my day is going. Veranda's not a bad one. I don't have the gems for it, so bedroom's forced. Experiment successful. Smash open a chest. Coins is not what I needed today. No other items. That is a very unfortunate bedroom. Billiard room will get me keys. Security is pointing the wrong way, so I will go billiard room. There is more coin over there. Does the vault increase the chances of finding money? 1 plus 2 is 3 squared is 9. 6 plus 3 is 9, divided by 3 is 3, plus 3 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. 5 squared is 25, times 2 is 50. Minus 20 is 30, minus 15 is 15. I have a quick nosy back there. Sometimes there's coins on the floor back there. Oh, spare bedroom is pretty much forced. I could have re-rolled, but I'm okay with that. We're just getting coins today. Use some different stuff. That's okay. Library, yes. Might re-roll for bookshop. Here, we are going to reorder a new clue. Conference room looks nice, but I do want bookshop. Curse of Blackbridge or History of Arindia. I think we want History of Arindia. That may help with getting some sigils sorted out later on, but for now I think that's appropriate. Any clues at all on these books? I don't think there is. We've read that one before. That's just letting us know that a new clue, the book by Marion Marigold, is important. I'm out of gems. Maid's Chamber will get me another mail and allow me to keep going. I think I'm okay with that. I want to say there's a secret in here. Something's bugging me about this room. This photo is... don't recognize anyone in it. Besides this guy. He appears in a couple of the darkroom photos. Sink we're into sewing machines as well. Lamp. I know about this note. Out of gems, that forced the gift shop. Unless I redraft. Gift shop sounds good actually. Try and head south. Dovecote's a new room. Do I want to coat check my lamp? I might. I might do that. I'm gonna check in my my torch. That may have wasted that little room slot there, but I think that's the right play. We're on that side already. Conference room. Don't need to think about that one. Nothing here at the moment. Locked, that's unfortunate. Ended my day regardless. Okay, we want to head back to the entrance hall. 48 steps, we've got plenty of steps. Don't need to worry about that. So, going forward, we want tomb with coat check. Straight through hallway, through workshop. Yeah, we're short a battery pack. Or something neat. Hello. Oh, we found the bastard. We found it. Oh, we got things to do. Now, what did I have in the outer room? Toolshed. Were there candles? No, there weren't. I believe it's just the tomb now. No, hang on, I did that wrong. Port, Block, Coke, Castle. Courtyard, cloakroom, castle. Nothing that resembles the word castle any. Oh, I wanted to head down the basement. I wanted to check in the basement. That's okay, I can do that in a sec. Remind me to head to the basement before we end the day, chat. As well as the sanctum. We've got a sanctum key, we need to unlock it. What the heck is this? Where's the house in relation to this? This is... Oh my lord, we found it. We found the throne room. Right, we found the throne room. On the sigil of Arinda. Town of Reddington. Off in the distance. Weird looking fence. Mount Holly over there. It's unfortunate to think that that's all that was there. Unfortunately, we're no closer to solving out the password to get in there. Alright, we want to head downstairs now. Back to the sigil room. strange that the Orinda symbol is on this elevator, and it's black. And it was built that way in 1915. I can't remember the dates in the history book, but I think the battles were predate this elevator. But it's strange that that is the sigil that's marked there. No, your chest room. Chest room's not going to be important today, but this one. Don't know if that's going to be there tomorrow. That's okay. We've found a third sanctum key. I was wrong. Or we're not going to pull the lever because we got no chance of getting there today. I was wrong before about that one probably being Fen areas, but I am fairly sure this one is Fen area. And I want to check this one first. Because this one is... We know this is Orinda. The first one we know is the agricultural Peapod one around 4 lines, which is roads. So let us adjust that one. 4 lines there, but we want 4 lines black. Black is the dots, alternating dots on the outside. That arrangement, and this one we know is the Peapod type shape. That one. No? Why is that the one I've got? No? Where are my notes? Oh, don't tell me I've picked that wrong straight up. Black is the black and those dots. That's the shade of black. I know it's black. I thought we had it. Oh. What would it be? I'm certain it's black and roads. Certain that that was it. Alright, let's try again. Black and camel. Didn't think it would be. This one is horsebacks. This is a possibility, but it's only showing top. I don't want to be guessing. I thought we worked this one out. I need to push that one 4 times to get here. This is turtle, isn't it? This is turtle. Don't ask me why it's turtle. I was certain we had it. Yeah. Sorry. I think I'm stuffing up somewhere. I was certain it was that. Okay, yep, so we tried that. Tried that one. This handle's attached to 2. Tried that one. Tried turtle. The Y frame. Y is train. I don't think it's train at all. I'm sorry for trying to brute force this one, but I swear we had this one last time. This is naval. I don't think it was naval. Alright, that happened. I think I misclicked somewhere, but this is actually good. Because now I know what the fog is. Did I need to alternate the sigil from the start? Okay, I need to get it to train. Yes. I need to change this one to black. Yes. Change this one to Metropolitan. I think there was a wheel I wasn't pushing in the middle. Morajai box. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Yorinda Ares sigil that were destroyed after the war, Morajai puzzle boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right as if on train rails. I'm just going to write down. I have a pretty much empty page somewhere here. Morajai puzzle. Black tiles. Move. Row. Right. We need to get black onto it. Ah! Okay, green. What was the diagonal? Green swaps up as its side. Yellow goes up. Let's reset. Green swaps opposite. Yellow moves directly up. Somehow fluked it. Somehow fluked that. Balance is up by 2. Excellent. So we'll start with 25 tomorrow. It's over here. Okay, so Arinda's sigil is that one. Is that one. Oh. Letter. Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? This is the Room 46 pinboard puzzle. Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan. As it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Inboard puzzle. Step 1 was south to Arinda. Mount Holly Estate in care of Anne Babbage, Reddington, Fen Aries. So we start Fen Aries. Was the start. That's where he's left from Mount Holly Estate, I'm assuming. We don't have a date, I don't believe. I mean, I could be looking at stamps, but I'm not going to be looking at stamps. 3 little clay figurines there. Of course, Arinda herself, the deity that lives in, at the moment, lives in the cloister. I believe this one is Fen Aries. The Pentagon is Fen Aries. Alright, we know what this one looks like. We've seen it enough times, and it is surrounded by red. Red is which shape? Because I've not got that on the same page, do I? Red is lightning bolts. This one is fog as well. But it is roads on 4. Fen Aries is by road. Black, white, green, I want to say. purple, that's red. And we want metropolitan, which is the L shape. No? Oh no, no, it's mountains. I'm looking at it wrong, it's mountains. Come on, mountains. I saw you for a second. There you are. We've seen this one before. Another Morajai box. Secret on Morajai. The end of the war, the 5th era, the Grand Realm of Fen Ares was established. Morajai tiles were graced with red tiles. Honor of General Teskin's victory. When red tiles are pressed, all black tiles turn red. In triumphant victory, while all white tiles turn black. When we push a red tile, black goes red, and white go black. Serving as the outclassed and struggling reinforcements of the dwindling Desolates army. Alright. We want white ones. Okay, so we want red in all the corners. No. Green does nothing, grey does nothing, orange does nothing, white just turns grey. Black flicks that around. Only cycles it on the bottom row. Green flicks up. Green swaps opposite, does it? Green swaps opposite. White will go to a free cell. Huh. Okay. The black will go red. White won't. Leaves me a spot up there. That resets. How do I get the orange ones to move? That's the problem. The black, I need to get the black one, the white one, and the 2 oranges into the corners. Green does diagonal. Green does opposite through the middle. How am I moving the orange? I think I might have to come back here. That one's got me stumped. A little observatory, we've got some cannons. I am actually writing this last postcard sitting at my desk at home. I suppose I should put... Sorry, the last postcard is at home. 8 is fan areas. Suppose I should put forth the extra effort and drop it in the mail for consistency, but I am tempted to save the postmaster a trip as it would just wind up here once again to join the other 7, which I am pleased to report were all waiting for me on my desk, safe as can be. Flipping through them has reminded me of my many friends I made and lessons learned along the way, and as I look back, one truth shines brighter than the others. Air travel is much better than sea travel. Yes, remind Anne to replace the books I lost. History of Arindia first is probably one of those books. And that is one palace. Alright, I think we... Unless I want to sit there and mess with the Morajai box, which is only going to increase my allowance, I think we're done in this room. And before we end the day, I want to head back to the basement. I want to go digging around the basement. Because buried floor plan on that piece of paper in that room, that's got me thinking something. I do want to check out the basement itself and just poke around the floor. Boop, boop, boop. Don't mind me, I am just slightly insane. As we ascend. So today has been an extremely productive day. An extremely productive day. Alright, let us make our way back to the foundation. And head downstairs. Did we have any keys left? That's the other thing I need to ask myself. We have no keys, so we're not opening up any more chests down there. I thought I saw something down there for this for a split second, but no. Did we find... No, we went back and opened that one up that we found. I thought I remembered seeing a chest, and we did see a chest, and we did open that one up. I am thinking that this hidden buried floor plan is probably not in this part of the puzzle. I've got a funny feeling it's probably along here somewhere. Along the walls, maybe. Buried in a corner? I mean, we are not far away if we want to go looking for it, but... Almost back at the start. Ah. I do have a shovel. I do have a shovel. Whoa! Hello. 2 rare items. Randomly lose 1 item. I might cop that. And with that, I think we've done what we can today. We've gotten 5. Each bedroom you draft after your second. One after our second. We only drafted 3. After we hit the laboratory here. We drafted 5 bedrooms total. Lack of keys is done in the end, but that's okay. Code check has saved that. That's fine. I think we're okay here to call it a day. In probably one of our most productive days ever. I'm not going to complain about that day. Save and continue. Yeah, the sigils to the other rooms. Where did my list of sanctum key locations go? That's today's page. That one. That page. This page. Okay, we have found the one in room 46. Tick. We found the one in the reservoir, and we found the one in the station. There's one in the music room. The book, a new clue book. It said a major key, music room. Do we need to have all the keys separately and then go music room? Mechanarium, I'm fairly sure I know how to get that one. Throne room is now in the pool. It's great. Clock tower. Don't know. Vault. Obviously, we need to find the right vault key. But for now, we've made a lot of progress. 2 new rooms in the pool after yesterday. If we get Tomb out here today, we will be laughing. I'm almost tempted to not come out here. I'm gonna go trading post. Sounds silly. We need items later. Trading post will be the answer. Um. We don't need the coins from the pantry. Extra step from the bedroom's not terrible. Early keys are nice. Alright, out this way. Oh, I can go a workshop. Guarantees me a tool. Broken lever is not the best tool, but I'll use it. Nothing else hidden around here. Don't see anything. Nook for a key, I'll take. Chest. I think the key is worth it. Basically, this room I've just picked up dice and money. I don't need the money, which is unfortunate. Courtyard is just bonus gems. Library I don't want to take right now, not without a guarantee of a magnifying glass. Shovel, that's a good start. Other room we haven't drafted at all is the trophy room. So when and if we can get that one. You need 5 gems to get that. Study just gets me a bonus gem. And I'm sort of closed in, so I'm going to go spare bedroom here. Bedroom looks nice. I think we'll go that way. Coin purse. Not the greatest tool at the moment, but I'll take it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go black. Let's try and get throne room and treasure trove. Chapel is just easy. That's not a problem anymore. I'm not fussed about money. That stays open. The candles stay lit. Oh! Excellent. Funeral parlor's free. Observatory may give me some bonuses. What do we got today? That looks like gems. 5 gems and key. That is nice. That is an excellent one. Trophy room, please. One of the few rooms we've not drafted. Throne room requires 5 gems. That has come right at the perfect time. The Black King. That leaves 1 chess piece left to find, the Black Knight. I got a funny feeling it's in the armory, which is sanctum key. The Black Knight, which I reckon is locked in the armory, which I need to solve the chess puzzle again. Oh, hell yes. Second door for room 46 is in the throne room. Alright. Head this way. I like kennel. I have a shovel. Hi, doggo. Secret garden key. Oh. All coming up Millhouse today. I know this is unlocked. Oh. Actually, no, patio is not a bad one. Patio is not bad. Neither is storeroom. I'm okay with storeroom. I'm not going to go that way just yet. I'm going to double back, fill out the lower parts of the house. Dovecote is fitting perfectly there. I've not been to the Dovecote before, so this is a new room. Birdies! Fortunately, it doesn't look like there's much here. Hello. Dear Mother. American dates, 1st of September 1974. If you're reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight. So make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the Dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it's getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on. So I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Mary. 28th of September. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month, though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't survive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging and I'm slowly making friends, so please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. If only she knew. Herbert, this is the intro. Thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I of course recognised immediately. And yes, I got the hint, so here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The Mahu. Life suits me fine. What is Mahu? Here's the page I've been working on, this one. Mahu. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come, share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the FD to warn us. SD. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. Lower the SD to warn us. FD? SD. Obviously, Mary was communicating with Herbert via Dove. But what was it she was sending? What are we lowering? Coins. I am a fan of coins, but I don't really need them. 3 more coins. Nothing more interesting in the dovecote by the look of it. Just a room that synergizes well with the kennel by the look of things. Do I want aquarium or do I want... No, bunk room's not going to be useful. Utility box will be though. And I've got the steps to double back. Now that I know my little piggy friend there is waiting for me to make all the money. See what we can find here. Ah, library's forced. That's unfortunate. I don't have a guarantee on a magnifying glass. Coupon book is nice, but commissary is going to be necessary now. I want to head north, preferably, or straight. Treasure trove is good. Weight room is not handy at all. Or do I go aquarium? I'm going to go aquarium. I think it opens up more options for me. And a gem. West Wing Hall. Den's okay. No chest, that's alright. Not even 10 o'clock in the morning yet. Commissary, I said, was going to be necessary today. Come on, give me a magnifying glass. No, you want to? Yes, you do. Oh, yes. I'll take a sledge as well, and I'll take some running shoes. Sleeping mask will be handy as well. Why not? Let's get one of everything. Alright, that's excellent. So I can double back to the library once I've checked out hopefully 4 rooms. Corridor sounds good, but billiard room gives me keys. 14 is 14. 3 minus 1 is 2. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15, plus 18 is positive 3 times 3 is 9. 1 plus 2 is 3 minus 3 is 0 times 15 is 0 plus 2 is 2. Can't forget I've got a secret garden key to play with as well. Always excellent. And a room that branches left, please. We'll take pantry. Gets it out of the pool. Doesn't cost me a gem early. Now, if this is locked, I'll go secret garden key, but it's not. Terrace, yes, please. Alright, so that is looking nice. We might be able to pick up that achievement for filling all 45 slots today. That would be excellent. We are running a tad low on steps for that, though. Although I did get the sleeping mask and it's just resetting it. Alright. Let's scour this. Magnifying glass would remind me to head downstairs as well. Nothing on that page. Here we go. Dead cases. Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. I mean, the only thing I can make between these at the moment, they're all dead-end rooms. Lavatory's red, closet's blue, attic is blue, furnace is red, solarium is green. That's not the connection. There's nothing in the lavatory to interact with. Same with the closet. Furnace, power, you can get a key, but at big spots. Solarium, I've only been in once. I don't remember much about it. I mean, they're all dead-end rooms. I don't. I mean, those are all corner rooms. Parlour, patio, nook. They're all corner rooms. They're all L-shaped. Oh, what? Hang on, what? Suspect list. Hello. What are these names? Oh, my mouse is on the wrong side for being right-handed. It's okay. What have we got? We got Rose Bowl, I believe. 30. Richard Scott, 52. Something Mayford. Pond? Not sure. Pond is 32. Not sure. Sandra Dillon. 32. Sandra Dillon. 14. Bo Lee 16. 14. Charles Riskel 92. 12. 12. 92. 12. 12. EAL. And Christoph Clark 25. None of those names ring a bell to me at all. Not even names we've seen elsewhere. None of those names ring a bell to me at all. Not even names we've seen elsewhere. Nothing in the book he's reading? No, those are just lines. Nothing in the book he's reading? No, those are just lines. Nothing in the windows. Nothing in the windows. 6 by 3, not a 9 by 5. 6 by 3, not a 9 by 5. I didn't think there was anything further on that page. Yeah, that one's not going to give me anything. What are the times on this clock? That's 5 o'clock. 6:05, yeah, so I had the times right. Then decipher lunar renamed. 6:05, yeah, so I had the times right. Capital A on the renamed. That's odd. Capital A on the renamed. That's odd. The draft sixes. I might look into the book in the observatory when we get back there. Don't think there's anything in this one either. The book in the observatory when we get back there. Also, no, that's just a generic blueprint. Each. Why is this is the important one? Oh, why am I blind? Oh. Oh, we need to work out what the books are. We need to know the title of Lunar Renamed. We need to work that one out. We need to work out what the books are. Okay, this is of Lunar Renamed. We need to work that one out. No, tome after tome that the library and the books that he had that he already owned were marked from their covers. He had found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Assume page count starts on title page. Okay. All the way. Okay, so hang on. The book puzzle. X, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Alright, so red is page A, word X. So we want the red prints. Page A, word X. We find the red prints in the nursery. Green book we don't know. We find the red prints in violet is a new clue, so that's this book. Violet is page B, word Y. Is page B. 6 stars. page Z, word X. Page Z, word X. Page C, word A for the last green book, which I'm not sure about. You got the train line. Oh, I don't want to go back through my old VODs to work out what it is. But you can see it from the map that they popped up before. It goes from underneath the book page all the way to the top, around that one, through that S-bin, through that little Y intersection there, down to the bottom, hard right turn to that little U-turn hook is the bottom of that train path. I'm certain that's what it was. You go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations. XYZ ABC. You go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stations. XYZ ABC. Alright. Dead end 2 major key XYZ ABC. Dead end 2 major key XYZ ABC. Dead end 2. Dead cases. The second one was closet. No? Dead end value C. No? Dead end equals major key. Dead end equals major key. Equals major key. That is C. From that same puzzle. Seen all the signs. Red dot, yellow square. Seen all the signs. Red dot, yellow square. 10 letters. 10 letters. Raft, the book, train station there. So yeah, I need to reopen up there. So yeah, I need to reopen up. That's the network. That's the network. Yeah, that's the computer network. On the way. Yeah, that's the computer network. On the way. I think that's it. But we need to know a particular word in this book at some point. I think that's it. But we need to know a particular word in this book at some point. Published 1988. Published 1988. I want to say C is 13. Can't guarantee that. I want to say C is 13. Can't guarantee that. Alright. I think we're going to leave it there. I think that's important. I did draft the observatory today, so that's also going to be important to go. Thinking. It's alright. Back to the throne room. Got 5 keys, 4 gems. Gems are a touch low, but we'll deal. Got 5 keys, 4 gems. Gems are a touch low, but we'll deal. Yeah, here's a copy, the fixed stars. So we want page Z, word X. Z is the third station in the line on the station. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, this is. Oh, that's the next one. Florealis bloom in the sky. Green rooms more likely contain special flowers. That's page 20. Alright. Let's see how we go with the rest of the house now. Treasure trove cuts us off, so does boudoir. Drawing room is not the worst option. We get the gem straight back, so let's go drawing room. 1504 is this one. Enter. Don't forget to push the enter button. Let us use our silver key. Ooh, don't want mechanarium. Chamber of Mirrors closes us off. Passageway would be nice. We do get the free redraw. Ooh. Let's go Archive. Not a huge fan, but we'll deal. Dark Room. Playing with fire here. Let's go Secret Garden key. That forces the Secret Garden. Take that, Dark Room. A nail. That's not right. Pull that lever. Coming out on that side, which is not great. We'll work with it. Fruit's been spread throughout the house, so steps are not going to be a worry now. Coin is unfortunate, but will work. That's the key card. I've not come across security yet, so that is unlucky. Rafting studio. I'd get a gem back. And I think that's okay. What was the secret on this one? Count small gates. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, 11, I believe. Oh, what? There's no gem in this one? Oh. I'm disappointed. One save without a gem. Alright, let us add one. Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a drafting room, gain 10 steps. I think the vestibule is best option here. The dormitory is interesting. That one might have some lore behind it. I'm gonna add dormitory. Vestibule seems good, but I'm going to keep that one there. Ooh. I'm going to redraw. Take the treasure trove. Definitely use it here. Something about the white ones. I can't remember what it said about the white ones. two realms have the same color banner. Right, where did I write those down? Here. Green one. I have to watch my old streams, and that might actually get me some answers I need. That doesn't sound right. That sounds false. I got a funny feeling green notes in a white box. White into a green, white box into a green note. T-shaped room, come on. Let's go secret passage. Let's make a rush for the door. Let's make a rush for the door. We want let us get another hallway. Corridor. Give me a corridor. Great hall. Or we're going to go to the archive one. I'm hoping for a corridor. It's a corridor. Oh, corridor is always unlocked. I am redrawing that one because I do not have security. If I did, I'd be laughing. I don't have a gem. It shot me. It shot me in the foot. Right at the end. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mistakes have been made this run. Lots of mistakes have been made this run. Oh. Alright, maid's chamber. No, we're not going to use it here. Greenhouse will save me if I can. Oh no, that's got. I need security. I need security. That's got a. It's not going to work. It's not going to work for me. Oh, I don't have a gem for security. Dormitory. Dormitory's got a pawn. That's interesting. I no longer have room for it. Bunk room I doubled up, so that might can be replaced with dormitory. But what are you? Drafting Strategies Volume 2. What we got here? Drafting rooms. Classrooms you'll find fall under one of 8 different grades ranging from 1st to 8. Rumors of an additional annex classroom at Mount Holly used solely for exams and testing students, as it requires drafting more than 8 classrooms. That's why that classroom is there. The boiler room, yep. Drafting from a door that is steam powered will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts. Okay, that helps. Seems useful. No time like the future. Entering the furnace or sauna after drafting the freezer will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying, and you'll once again be able to use them. If you still wish your accounts to carry over the next day, you will have to refreeze your assets again by re-entering the freezer. Okay, I didn't know that. Perplexing plans. Yes, we know about the puzzle rooms. We know about spreading rooms. That's all good. Word from the editor. Wonderful mail and feedback. Incredibly rewarding to create something that's appreciated. Even more rewarding to know that somewhere out there a young architect is reading our magazine, getting inspired to build. We draft our own dreams as child paint sketches on blurry blueprints, illegible to all, especially ourselves, and our purpose. Why is it found hidden in the floor plans of our youth? Interesting. Thermos, I can't do anything with. Orarika University. Okay, so that's where our mother was studying, I'm guessing. Test on the floor, ping pong paddles. That's right, there was our mother's key. Hello. Lines tracing pathways. It's spinning too fast for me to know. Don't think that was important. Can I open those? No, I can't. Anything in there? No. Anything on the bed? It's marks. Much as that's an interesting room, why did it have to be drafted so late? And that's unfortunate. We got the throne room out, reclaim the crown, so I'm assuming that means I need to go up the top to bring it back. Trading post. Let's go back to trading post. We got the steps. So we need to go back to the sanctum anyway. Yes, boudoir. Steps were never going to be an issue. Banana? Banana. We might be able to trade for a key. Key card specifically. Alright. For salt, not worth it. Shovel for car keys, no. Coin purse for car keys, no. Coupon book for car keys. Magnifying glass for salt. Sledgehammer for dice. Running shoes for a rabbit's foot. Sleeping mask for salt. No. No, that's unfortunate, but no, we're not going to be able to take advantage of any of that. Wait. Fuses. Only fuse I've ever seen. Code check, let's go. I'm about to do something very stupid, potentially dangerous. Can't get in through there, that's fine. Did I block off the foundation? I did block off the foundation. I can't go down that way. That's okay because I have other ways to the sanctum. Apple. And we can come back and drop it off straight away. Thank you, Mr. Kochek, who's not there. Run, 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 run. I don't want a dovecoat. So as much as today was has been disappointing. We've uncovered a fair bit. It's potentially a little bit left still to discover today. I'm not going to complain too much about those discoveries. Something on the... Oh, I'm backing up myself. Watching. Boom. Hello. What is this? Upgrade disc. I can't use it though. Oh, that's... unfortunate. I'm not going to be able to use that. Christoph, here's the rest of your share. 40 gold from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel it is no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do not need to ask another small favour of you. Next week when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I will be much beholden to you, Denny. Oh, that Denny character. Nothing in there. There was an upgrade disc that I am unfortunately unable to use. No, I can use it. I can use it. Oh, no, I'm not silly. I'm not silly. I have one computer available to me at all times. Sometimes my memory works. Most of the time it doesn't. We have this one. Insert disk. Let's upgrade a room. Been a while. I've been wondering where these things have been hiding. Nook. Yes, let's upgrade it. 2 keys. Bacon and eggs. The extra steps. Always draft library. I don't think that's as good as it's making it out to be. Bacon and eggs is extra steps. Nookie's extra key. I'm down for extra keys. I'm always running out of keys. Much as Breakfast Nook sounds good, I'm going for extra keys. Yeah, is that the way I want to... Which way is in? This way is in. Alright, and we want to go to the sanctum yet again because we have a new key. Unfortunately, I don't think we've seen any sigils for anything other than the first two. We've seen the Yorinda sigil, we've seen the Fenari sigil. When we go to drop off the burning glass, I'm going to go back to the dormitory. Too far. Have a look in there. These candles are out, but the stairs still go down. That's good to know. And with this we'll have our fourth sanctum opened. Pulls that one down for me as well. Let us just go with the third key. Don't really know which one it's going to open for me. We won't go in... No, we won't because steps, but that's okay. We knew that vent areas was all red. Orinda is either yellow or purple, I'm guessing. Right, this way. Day started off so well, and it just blew up in my face. Not enough keys. We have 107 coins, which is nuts when you think about it. Treasure trove's coming in very rich. Did we have a full chest set? Did we? I know we had the king. The king was in the throne room. I know we had plenty of pawns. Treasure trove is a knight. There's the observatory. We didn't have rumpus. We didn't have bookshop. We have a chapel. Queen. Did we have a study? I think I passed up on the study. Yeah, that's the one that held us back. We don't have a study, so the chess puzzle can't be completed. We want to drop back our torch. Magnifying glass, burning glass. So using the magnifying glass in the burning glass does not remove the magnifying glass from possible items. Same with metal detector. So combined items stored in the coat check, do not remove them from the house. Alright, we'll check out the dormitory first. Kororika, I'm guessing is either purple or... No, it's got to be orange. Kororika, no, I already knew that from schools. Kororika is orange. I already knew that. Question is, what does the rest of the sigil look like? Any clues at all in here? Answer is no. Hoping maybe. But I'm quite happy that we got 2 of the sigil puzzles solved. Put burning glass back in. Alright. And I think we're going to call it a night there. It's not long before I'd normally stop streaming, but that's been a good run tonight in Blueprints. We have learnt a fair bit more of the lore. We got through the new clue puzzle book. We now know we need to draft the pump room again and get back downstairs into that room to revisit that train map. I don't want to go back and cheat and go back on previous recordings to look at the map again. I don't want to do that. I want to do this properly as a person would play through it and without relying on memory. Although I think I might go back and at least revisit the treasure trove messages, because I did not note those down. That one is probably the one I would probably redo. But other than that, I'm not gonna go back and cheat on reliving past experiences. But yeah, if you have enjoyed the stream tonight or any other night, feel free to hit that follow, that like, subscribe button. All these streams are being replayed on YouTube, link down the bottom there, in a playlist, so you can watch all the old ones that have been going back the last couple of weeks. But until then, thanks for joining me. My name's been Fritz, you've been you, and I will see you on Sunday for some Europa Universalis 4 as we try to take over the world as the Austrian Empire into the Holy Roman Empire. Until then, take care. Bye.